All right, what is up, you guys? It's the Sandman back at it again. We're going to some Black Sabbath, guys, the OGs of metal. Man, I got a few reactions on my channel already. Hand of Doom. We've got Sweet Leaf, Into the Void, I think, and Electric Funeral, all up on the channel. Man, I've always loved each and every song I listen to by these guys. Man, they're absolutely. Oh, Iommi's a monster on the guitar. Geezer Butler, one of the tastiest. Um, Most epic bass players ever. Drummer, I think his name's Bill Ward. Sorry, his last name's Ward. I know that. He's on fire, and obviously you got Ozzy Osbourne as the front man. But here we're looking at their first album, Black Sabbath, song entitled Black Sabbath, by Black Sabbath. Yeah, the first album by Black Sabbath as well. So we're going straight to the roots, guys. A lot of Black Sabbath energy, as you can tell. And I kind of blinded myself on the light I got right here. But it's good. It's dark. I'm impaired. And let's wade into the void that is this song. So let's go. When you hear a bell in a metal song, it's going to be good. I love the artwork. Love it. Scaring me out. Oh man.
What is this that stands before me? Figure in black, which points at me. Turn around quick and start to run. Find out I'm the chosen one. Oh no!
Oh! Yeah! Man, I can't. Wow, just the eeriness, that eerie riff, just the whole time. They're outlining just the same three notes. Dun, dun, dun. I feel like it's a tritone kind of interval. Very evil sound. Um, Sounds like it's a very tritony effect, man. Just building and building and building. I love the storytelling in the song. Very dark and eerie. The crazy thing is, though, when I see that artwork and when I hear these lyrics and stuff, I'm reminded of this experience I had. I had a sleep paralysis experience, and So my eyes were open and I couldn't close them. So my body's frozen too. So I see what's around me, but I saw this image. True story. I saw this image or this silhouette of like this female. To me, it seemed like a female entity figure right next to my bed, and something was extended, like her arm was extended, and it was as if she was either reaching for my neck or she was trying to point at me. And the lyrics literally say, "Figure in black which points at me. What is this that stands before me?" So it reminds me of that. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to make any claims of the paranormal or anything, but that's something I vividly remember, and it really messed me up for my sleep for the next, week or so. And when I see the artwork, man, it's not too far off from the lady in the picture right here. Not too far off, except her face was like pretty black. I couldn't really make out any eyes or anything like that. I could make out this like hair right there, all black, kind of like a cloak. Very similar, man. It's a little weird, but the song's amazing. I love the production. The production's a lot of clarity in the vocals. I love it. I like the vibe here, man. Really dark. I love how they slow it down. The trills, the gnarly bass, the sliding, thick bass, and the slides they do after each whoa, that sound. I love that. Builds a lot of intensity. And the Iommi trills, man, the little thing that he does. Really nice. Let's keep going.
Big black shape with eyes of fire. Telling people their desire.
Love the bass.
Satan sitting there, he's smiling. Watches those flames get higher and higher. Oh no, no, please God help me.
Ah.
As in the end, my friend,
Ah.
Satan's coming around the bend. People running 'cause they're scared. The people better go and beware.
Oh! No! It's over? Oh man, I wish there was more. I thought that was gonna be something after that. Oh man. Man, I thought it was gonna go on longer than that, man. I'm disappointed. It felt so it went by too quick, man. Ah. What do I say? What do I say here? Where to start? Okay. I love the reverb effect on the vocals. I like the ambience it creates. Kind of like this in a room. You're in this like room with something. You know, it kind of has that feel to it. Um, just so I'll try to pull up these vocals. You guys can hear like this slight little echo at the end.
Big black shape with eyes of fire.
Yeah, see that echo? It's like in a hallway kind of effect. Really nice, and it's cool because like it's like you're confronted with this entity. You're confronted with whatever satanic entity, demon, and then you kind of turn around and get the heck out of there. So it's a really nice effect there. And I do also the drumming in here is very underrated. And I do also like the bass playing while he's playing those dun dun dun. You hear like the skippy. There's like some bass like notes sticking out too, with like different more notes per beat, I guess, in the background. Just adding that ambience again. Let me see what exactly that was. Let's play here. Like, see here, listen, look at the bass. It kind of does its own thing right here, and throughout the song. Yeah, so the bass and the drums are kind of doing their own thing. Boom, 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 and you have that, and you also have the drums, the cymbals in this song. For some reason, that's my favorite part about the drumming. The use of like the cymbals. I also mentioned that in like there was this really nice groove in Alice in Chains song called Frogs during like the instrumental breakdown at the end. And I really love the groove with the cymbals. It's there. Here, I also really like it for some reason. For some reason, it just sounds so nice. All right, and here's a cool little. Okay, here's a good little showcase in drumming right here. I remember this part because I remember the picture in the background. After this second verse wraps up, listen to how he makes variations in each cycle, like each drum pattern for each cycle. Listen to how he mixes up certain fills, certain beats, and things like that. That's version 1. Ending 2. The fourth one sounds kind of like the first one. Oh yeah, and this way. And I love this, man. How does it sound so heavy and epic with just the one guitar? And it's not even like it's this modernized, like heavy, drenched in distortion sound. It's just like bum bum bum. It's just this punchy sound, and I think the bass adds to that too. But it still sounds insanely heavy.
Around the bed, people running 'cause they're scared.
hear that bass progression to descending. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, man, I really did love that solo. It really based around first position pentatonic. I do notice Iommi really loves these blues licks, man. All these guys, these '70s guitarists, man, these blues, they just can't escape them, and that's a great thing because it always sounds good. You can't go wrong with it. Starts off with two beautiful, um, some nice thick G string or low string bends, more the lower ends. Right here. Wow. And then from here on out, it's that first position. So they uses these bends, this unison bend, I think, a couple times, and goes right into the main point of the solo. And I love the final lick where he skips off that high fret, the high E string, excuse me, um, and just plays along with it. Sounds some really nice speedy licks here. Oh, this that Chuck Berry like. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, so really great stuff. And I also want to say, man, this solo made me realize there's bands out here with amazing songs like Uncle Acid and the Deadbeats. You have bands like Witchcraft, which are more later bands. I think actually not too long ago, within the last like 15, 20 years, they've been putting out music, 10 years maybe even. And there's clear inspiration from this. I know Iommi obviously inspired a lot of people, like influenced a lot of people, but they literally sound a lot like this style, Iommi style in modern day. So I can just by hearing him play this solo, I can definitely see the style of soloing come about in like the bands like that, Witchcraft, Uncle Acid, and the Deadbeats. I forgot the song I'm thinking of by Uncle Acid, but there's this very similar sounding solo in another song. But yeah, I love it, man. I love the theme, hot, very eerie lyrics. I love it. Just dark. It just got dark too in my room. It was. I swear there was light in here once it started, but um, yeah, I love it. I was way more impressed by this than I expected. This was great, man. I wish it was like 10, 20 minutes long. I wouldn't care, but yeah, great song. I love that, and that second half especially. Man, I wish that kept going. But it's the Sandman checking out. Peace.